Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And away we go from Wisconsin. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, blue striker. 50, great cut.
Love gonna air this out to start. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready.
Lloyd on a shotgun handoff. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Down the field, Golden. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Love from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Flushed out of the pocket. And his first pass falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Hopkins making the grab downfield. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Baltimore touchdown.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Nigga, you had some goddamn plays, too. I didn't think you was on the goddamn joint.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come
Hey, yo, I've been trying to goddamn win some games, bro.
Starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down. 33. Yep, ready.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Smash. Hut, hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Ready, break.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
10 cycles. Ready. Hut.
Thrown on first down, Love. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Getting 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Field. Here we go. Set.
From the 19. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Yeah, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a Green Bay touchdown.
What kind of fucking tackle was that, bro? That is crazy.
His second scoring catch of the game.
That is crazy. Good drive, though. Good drive.
For Brock already, and we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Jackson now on 3rd. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their
Good
game
fucking play.
They're going to turn this one over on down.
That was a good play.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
That was a good play.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly
I think
what they
I
did.
ran into the wrong side. That's probably what happened.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Watch out, man. Safety Fury. Blue strike.
From the 46. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Ready. Set. Hunt.
He can go out wide by Law. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Yellow, 43.
Motion.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. He fights Bateman on the slant. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. A draw now. This is Henry. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of first down draws. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
From the gun, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. He got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. at the 47-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Herbert. He's able to drive that pile down.
That is crazy. I lined that nigga up, bro. And that shit was, that shit's bullshit, bro.
At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Field, black. Ready.
Love now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Ready. Black Ultra. 10 black.
They're going to go. It's Love. Throw caught by his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Okay, ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here, 5, 97, 45, white, blue striker. Ready.
Love from the gun. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
33 rail.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
From the gun, here's Herbert. A lot of grass ahead. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up. Kendall Fuller. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver. It was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
He's got it in the red zone. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Trouble, 38. Red, yellow. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Play action now, rush. Connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. They wouldn't get it to a tight end and play action. It's just a little icing on the cake.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 41. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down. Rush setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted.
Huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, they put that...
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He gets it to him on the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, Rush. Throw takes it to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 28. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. From the gun, it's Rush. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A gain of a lone yard from Brock. That's all they needed. 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, and want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is Henry on 2nd. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Ready!
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert straight ahead. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Smash. Red. Blue. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Green Jack. Set. Ready. 10 black. Needle blue. Black Ultra. Come on. Stay with him. Ready.
To the air with Love. He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Green Bay Packer.
Throwing now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Love now. Gets this one to Wicks. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Come on,
1st
set.
and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 red. Set.
Loves to throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
Ravens 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. It's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed out right. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Rush throwing on third. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nahas. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Love from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Gould on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Handoff here to Lloyd. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
56, Ravens 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Handoff for him. He's running right. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll run now on 2nd down. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
To the air with Rush. Escapes the pocket. That pass caught by Gould. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th. Desperation time here. He lets a heater go deep middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They motion the tight end over. 1st and 10. Here's Rush. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Rush now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Rush looking to pass. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And out now to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now, rush. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Handoff here to Mitchell. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Go.
Quick throw right side. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Ready?
They'll go from the gun with Floyd. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers very close to an 11th win this season. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. when the back ended up being the target. We were able to keep them short of the sticks.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. A 49-yarder in front of him here. McManus sends it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach.
Shit, good game, bro.
Feels like they've got this
I couldn't get no kind of stuff. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do shit out of it. Motherfucking snow.
Here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Yeah, good game, though, bro. Good game.
Fence to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Out of the gun here. Rush. Hits him on the out route. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Throwing, Rush. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one intended for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he goes, one final shot. He gets this one to Gould. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. So, Mark, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. So a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.